Savannah Chrisley and Nick Kerdiles are back together. Just don't expect them to share their relationship on social media ever again. Back in September, fans wanted to know if the couple was living together. They dropped some subtle hints about their living arrangement via their respective Instagram stories. Now, they're wondering if the couple is secretly married. Savannah wanted to show off her latest look. She flaunted her new Gucci bum bag. However, some fans couldn't help but notice the ring that she had on that finger. Did the couple get secretly married? The pair gave their relationship another go this summer. This comes after they called off their wedding over a year ago. In an interview with News, the 24-year-old revealed why she rekindled her romance with the former NHL player. At the time, Savannah Chrisley admitted that they're still trying to figure things out. Nick popped the question in April 2019. 1 year later, they put their wedding plans on hold. During an episode of the Chrisley Confessions podcast, Savannah said they were too young to get married. They had to work on themselves before moving any further. "We made the decision together," Savannah Chrisley explained. "We both realized that things moved way too fast, and we needed to go back to dating. I just knew we had to work on things on a different level. We had to dig deeper, and it's hard. It's 2020, and you know what? It's okay not to follow the guidelines and the whole time frame that everyone follows." In September 2020, Savannah broke the news of their split via Instagram. She claimed that it was a mutual decision, and there was no bad blood between them. Since then, the two have kept in touch. Fans noticed that the two still hung out with each other through their social media posts. On Saturday, November 13, Savannah Chrisley showed off her latest look. She rocked a black blouse with light-colored jeans. She wanted to show off her glamorous sunglasses and Gucci bum bag, which sells for over $1,000. Savannah even took to her Instagram stories to rock another look. This time, she wore a black dress, which she paired with a Gucci belt and her trustworthy bag. She wore the same ring that she had in her previous Instagram post. Yet, one fan couldn't help but notice a gold band on what looked like her wedding finger. They took to the comments to ask, "Is that a wedding band I see?" A second one added, "I noticed that also and was wondering." Some fans were confused by which hand she wore the ring on. Some claim Savannah actually has it on the right, while others are convinced that it's on her left. However, if you flip the photo, Savannah is wearing the band on her right hand. Looks like she posted a mirrored image to throw fans off. What are your thoughts? Do you think Savannah and Nick are secretly married? Do you think they'll ever walk down the aisle? Sound off below in the comments. Check back with TV shows Ace for more news on Savannah Chrisley. In the ever-entwined world of celebrity romance, few couples have experienced the kind of public twists and turns that Savannah Chrisley and Nick Kerdiles have endured. From televised declarations of love to a dramatic breakup, their relationship has always seemed to dance on the edge of forever and finished. But now, a fresh wave of speculation is sweeping through social media and entertainment news outlets, sparking a new question that's turning heads and setting comment sections ablaze. Did Savannah Chrisley and Nick Kerdiles secretly get married? The rumors began circulating quietly at first, an ambiguous Instagram post here, a cryptic caption there. Then came the more glaring clues: matching rings, coordinated vacation photos, subtle nods in interviews. For a couple that had previously put their love life on full display, this sudden silence on the subject only fueled public curiosity. Was this a case of rekindled love taken to the next level under the radar? Or were fans simply reading too much into coincidences? To understand why this theory has gripped the public imagination, it's worth revisiting the couple's long and winding history. A love story in the spotlight. Savannah Chrisley, the charismatic daughter of real estate mogul Todd Chrisley, became a household name through the hit reality show Chrisley Knows Best. She charmed audiences with her quick wit, southern grace, and fearless independence. Meanwhile, Nick Kerdiles emerged from the world of professional hockey with a different kind of following, athletic, driven, and endearingly low-key compared to the high-energy Chrisley clan. When the two announced their relationship in 2017, It felt like a pairing of opposites that somehow just clicked. Viewers rooted for them as their romance unfolded in front of the cameras, culminating in a much-publicized engagement in December 2018. With wedding plans in the air and hearts seemingly aligned, fans eagerly anticipated the next chapter. Life, as it often does, threw in its own plot twist. Breakup that wasn't really a breakup. In September 2020, Savannah dropped a bombshell. The engagement was off. But she was quick to clarify that the love wasn't necessarily lost. Only the timeline had shifted. Both Savannah and Nick spoke candidly about the pressure of getting married under public scrutiny and the need to grow individually before making a lifelong commitment. It was a refreshingly honest admission in a culture that often prizes polished perfection over genuine progress. Despite the breakup announcement, the two never quite seemed to go their separate ways entirely. While Savannah explored new ventures, including her own beauty brand, Sassy by Savannah, and Nick quietly stepped back from the limelight, they were still spotted together occasionally, stirring up hope and confusion among their followers. In 2021, their social media interactions became more subtle but no less telling. A like here, a comment there, and the occasional cozy photo suggested that their story wasn't quite over. And now, in 2025, the whispers are louder than ever. The clues that sparked the marriage rumors, the idea of a secret wedding, might seem far-fetched. But there's no denying that something shifted in recent months. For one, both Savannah and Nick have been conspicuously private about their relationship status. While she has been active on Instagram, her posts have taken a more introspective tone, filled with cryptic quotes about love, destiny, and the importance of protecting personal happiness. Then came the beach photos, pictures that showed the two in an intimate setting, both wearing rings on their left hands. Neither acknowledged the jewelry directly, but fans zoomed in and drew conclusions. Speculation swirled, with many asking, if they're just dating, why the wedding bands? Another clue emerged during a family-focused interview with Savannah, where she spoke about holding on to the people who matter most, and referenced the idea of doing life with someone you've already grown through fire with. Again, no names were mentioned, but the implication was hard to miss. Meanwhile, Nick has maintained a quiet presence on social media, offering only glimpses into his day-to-day life. However, eagle-eyed fans noted that he's been spending more time in Nashville, the same city where Savannah is based, and frequently shares content from the same locations she visits. But perhaps the biggest tell came not from what they posted, but what they didn't. Savannah has long been open with fans about major life events, from launching new products to dealing with family legal battles. So when her personal life suddenly went radio silent, observers sensed that something was being intentionally withheld, possibly to protect a sacred milestone from the glare of public opinion. Why would they keep it a secret for a couple so familiar with living in the spotlight? The idea of a private wedding might seem out of character, but given everything they've been through, not just as a couple, but as individuals, it makes a surprising amount of sense. Savannah, in particular, has endured a tumultuous few years, with her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, facing legal troubles and incarceration. She's taken on the role of primary caregiver to her younger siblings while also maintaining her career. It's no stretch to imagine she might want to shield her romantic life from further public dissection, especially if it represents a source of peace and stability. As for Nick, his retreat from fame after stepping away from professional hockey has been marked by a desire for a more grounded existence. The kind of man who would rather skip the fanfare and focus on the meaning behind the moment. Nick's approach aligns with the theory that a low-key ceremony, perhaps even elopement, would be his style. There's also the undeniable emotional complexity of rekindling a past relationship. Rather than risk judgment or unsolicited opinions, they may have chosen to commit to each other privately, letting time and trust do the talking. Fans react. Hope, hype, and a hint of skepticism. The rumor mill churns. Fans have taken to social media with a mix of excitement and cautious optimism. Many expressed joy at the thought of the couple finding their way back to each other and choosing love on their own terms. Others remained skeptical, wondering if the speculation is simply a byproduct of wishful thinking and overanalyzed posts.